Where, what, why, who, whose, whom, when, which are all interrogative words with W. My favorite one is a different one. You might have guessed it already. It is how. I'm not doing a comparison on which question word is more important or not. Obviously, the context and content decides. But the question of how is always the one where I personally can learn the most. When it comes to fitness, for example, FIT can be remembered as frequency, intensity, and time, the duration of exercise, meaning how often, how hard, and how long. If I have to eat healthier, I know the why and the what. I'm struggling more on the how. The question of how always involves multiple points and some form of process in between. And it is this admiration of how which makes it dangerous for me to still remember it must never be the first question. When I ask for directions on how to get there, I must be sure to know why I want to get there and what resources I have available and what I'm willing to spend. The question of how to improve my cooking means having a clear purpose and knowing what ingredients, recipes, kitchen tools and supporters I have. Context does not always drive the content, but the valuation and interpretation of it within that context. Or in other words, guests expecting a dessert while I'm cooking a savory main, regardless of how perfected and processed, will not yield the expected reactions. But nothing is lost either. If you know how to cook a nice main, though a dessert was expected, you can apply those skills for the right situation next time. The learning potential is always independent of the situation, as it relates purely to your mindset and attitude. And since my why is to improve my how, I can always learn. Or a fancy way of letting you know that I can never run out of ideas for tea with tea. And that's how I do it, having a cup of tea, that is.